Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Javon Keys. Local rum and spirits producer Wray Nephew has spent above $80 million or almost 13 billion Jamaican dollars over the last few years to improve its production facilities, boost output, and increase environmental sustainability. The company had a tour of its new Yarmouth plant in Clarendon on Friday. Wray Nephew, one of the country's top producers of white rum, has spent millions of US dollars for the installation of a critical piece of production equipment called a column still, which allows for components to be removed as part of the fractional distillation process.
In order to produce rum, the distillation column is a part of the process. It's a key piece. The new Yarmouth column is a state-of-the-art system that was designed with modern technology for automation, for improving the operating efficiencies and better process controlling. This is an investment of more than 14 million US dollars.
Georgina Rueda is Director of Supply at Wray Nephew. The column still is one of the largest in the region and will lead to a 27% reduction in waste output.
This column is technically designed to produce 3 times the daily output compared to our previous system, delivering an exceptional yield of 19 million OLAs per year by itself. This increasing capacity is cornerstone for supporting our long-term forecast demand and getting us to our ambition in terms of rum growth.
The demand for rum has significantly increased in the last few years. And this demand, which is of course good news, has created problems, but a good problem. That's of the need of ramping our investment on production to meet that growing demand and in a manner that maintains our quality and also complies with all the regulatory conditions.
In recent years, the company faced supply chain issues, making it difficult to get products on the local and international markets. This provided an opportunity for other players in the rum market to step up. Ms. Rueda says there should be no gaps at the completion of the redevelopment, as the next phase is a piece of equipment used to treat one of the waste products from the distillation process called dunder.
In order to grow on the rum production, we need to be very conscious in managing our waste, being dunder the most relevant one. This is an investment of around 65 million US dollars that is currently in construction. It will come into full operation by later this year so that we can start seeing the benefits during 2025.
We also look forward to the positive impact that the byproduct of the treated dunder could have in providing fertilizers for farmers and animal feed for livestock.
The NCB Financial Group says it is still looking to raise additional capital via an additional public offer APO. Now, shareholders approved the move last year. NCB FG CEO Robert Almeida says an APO is one tool to help optimize capital in the group.
So in terms of timing, we would continue to read the market's appetite. We wanted to have the opportunity to do an APO along with all of our other strategies so that we can choose the opportune time to make something that actually optimizes the return on equity and optimizes our capital structure. So yes, we are continuously looking at the timing and the sizing of an APO so that we optimize capital allocation and optimize returns for our shareholders.
Now, last September, the NCB Financial Group announced plans to issue an APO before the end of 2023. Up to 300 million new ordinary shares were to be released to raise about $21 billion. Trading ended with banks and Cambio selling the US dollar for an average $157.47. The Canadian is going for $117.46. The pound is selling for an average $198.11, while the euro is trading for an average $170.26. Into the stock market, the JSE index lost 468 points today, while the junior market index decreased by 14 points. Among the 39 winners were Productive Business Solutions 10.5% Jamaican dollar preference shares, Salada Foods Jamaica, Berger Paints Jamaica, Tropical Battery Company, and Express and Knutsford Express services. The 49 losers were led by VM Investments, Sterling Investments US dollar shares, Epley, Cygnus Credit Investments 8.5% Class E preference shares due 2026, and Lumber Depot. 19 stocks traded firm. And that's it for the Business Day. I'm Javon Keys. Good evening.